at the goal by Kevin Green.
Fireplace look like this. Enjoy the benefits of improved efficiency and better quality with a new Heatilator gas fireplace from Miller Brick. Whether your project is a new build or remodel, enjoy the beauty and convenience of a Heatilator gas fireplace. Miller Brick is your one-stop shop for fireplaces, inserts, log sets, and stone veneer. Get ready for Rochester's winter. Visit our showroom today.
Welcome home, Miller Brick.
Only thing I need is snow 3 inches on the way back. Well, 12 inches on the way back. No. Why did they cancel tomorrow? You know why they canceled tomorrow? Because it wasn't bad.
My guess is Bill's game.
Oh, the game's at 4:30. Oh. I mean, at least reschedule or is it
Well, I'm sure.
canceled
Well,
or
we'll
is
see
it
if they try
postponed?
and reschedule. So I'm not overly mad about it.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I was like,
It's
well,
a
I'm
good
watching
reason,
on my
right?
phone.
Trunks with the sauce.
ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, here we go, here we go. How's everyone doing out there? This is Philip Johnson on your ones and twos, and we are ready to get out of here in Leisure Arena here in Buffalo, New York. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, let me get a Let's Go Knights in the chat. Let me get a Let's Go Knights in the chat, and we are going to get at it here today. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Got to make sure everyone is good, make sure my audio is good, make sure the video is good. You do see at the top that due to unstable internet, if it is bad, we will be uploaded later today. So give me a Let's Go Knights in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear.
Trunks with the sauce.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to rock, and roll here in Buffalo, New York. We appreciate everyone who is on today. Let's do it here today. Let's talk about some of our players here. Let's talk about my main man, Jace Roger, who's having a great season, leading the team with 10 games played, 5 goals and 7 assists and 12 points, leading the way. He did a great job last game, scoring a goal and making assists and making plays for his team with a breakaway goal to put the team up, or to tie the score 3-3 in the second period. But a great job by him, and also by Izzy Johnson, who is also, he has 4 wins and 4 losses and 1 tie with 3.3 goals against, and he has a 87% save percentage. So great job by him. But the boys here are ready to rock and roll, and we are ready to get at it. Guys, let me hear you in the chat. It is a family-friendly chat, so let me get a Let's Go Knights in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear, and we're gonna ready to get at it here today. And folks, we'll be back after this. Cutting in, and that's a goal by Kevin Green.
Fireplace look like this. Enjoy the benefits of improved efficiency.
All right, people are trickling in here, trickling in the Leisure Arena, and the boys are ready to rock and roll here today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us, and let's get at it. All right, folks, you see it at the top of the screen. If we're having some latency issues with the internet, looks like the internet is stable right now. I had made some adjustments. It may not be the highest quality, but due to the nature of the arena, looks like we might have the best high-speed internet, but it looks like we're having some issues with it. I will upload it later today. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. The boys are playing against St. Francis with boys with riding a 4-game win streak, or 5-4-1. So St. Francis is 4-3-2. So boys are here ready to get at it here today. So thank you so much for joining us. Guys, this is a family-friendly chat. And if you have anything you'd like to say, you'd like to add, please make sure that you put it in the chat. Please make sure you put it in the chat, and make sure it's family friendly so we can get at it here. 10 seconds on the clock, and we are ready to get at it here today.
trunks with the sauce.
St. Francis Red Raiders. Starting lineup for McQ. The forwards, no first names provided. Number 13, Amborski. Number 26, Ensalaco. Number 3, Roger. At defense, number 9, Green. And number 4, Duckworth. And in goal, wearing number 29, Bolster. And now for St. Francis. Starting at center, number 34, Sean Sullivan. At left wing, number 89, it's 87 rather, Lucas Sobolski. At right wing, number 27, Chase Bousquet. At defense, wearing number 68, Frank Suda. At defense, wearing number 48, Owen Miller. And in goal, wearing number 31, Andrew Rose. We have no anthem tonight.
Okay, here we go. The boys are ready to rock and roll, and there is Caleb Booster starting the game off here today, and we are ready here to get out of here today. Boys riding a 4-game win streak, and the boys are looking to add more to it. So folks, please make sure that since you're on this channel, please make sure that you like and subscribe. We gladly appreciate your... This is the only, no charge for the channel to watch the games, but make sure that you like and subscribe. And the boys here are ready to get at it. Here comes the Knights. We win the face-off. The Green sends it around to Duckworth. Duckworth sends it back to Green. Green is going to take his look up and set it up to Amborski. Amborski sends it in, and back the other way does the St. Francis have it. Sends it up to Amborski. Amborski has it on the boards, loses it, and bounces off, and here comes Duckworth. Duckworth has it on the left-hand side. 2-man to beat. Brings it in, takes a shot. Shot's blocked. Shot's a shot again. And it's going to send the puck around. So boys are riding a 4-game win streak, and are looking to add to their win total. Puck back behind the board, picked by Bolster. Bolster gives over to Green. Green looks up, and he's going to send it up to Amborski. Amborski's never able to control the puck and back the other way. Here come the Raiders. Left-hand side. Oh, and that's a goal right off the bat. And chase the puck down. Left man wide open. And that's a goal for... That's a goal for St. Francis. All right, the boys find themselves in a deficit here with the 16:01 in the first period. The boys got to be careful. Make sure they keep the man in front of them, not let the man get back behind them. Being on a 4-game win streak means that they have found a lot of success, but also they got to make sure they got to continue to keep playing their game. All right, the puck is in the neutral zone and the center ice. And backhands it all the way in, and Merriman with the chases it down. He has it on his stick, trying to look to get rid of it. Back again, picked up once again by McQuaid. McQuaid playing a hard game against Aquinas. It looks like that's a penalty there. Playing a hard game against Aquinas does take a lot out of you, but you got to keep riding and keep playing what you normally do and keep playing. So that's a penalty so far right now in this period. That's a tripping call on Francis. 2 minutes on the clock. All right, folks, this game is brought to you by Trident HVAC. For all your heating and cooling needs, please consider Trident HVAC. That's Trident HVAC at 585-444-8895. A shot on. Oh, that's a power play goal. I'm reading something. And right now, right off the backhands it by Owen Mayer, who right now is on a tear, scoring the puck. He scored a power play goal, and I'm not even paying attention. So good job by Owen Mayer, scored the first goal of the game with 15:31. All right, here we go, folks. Right, just like that, the game is tied up here in the first period, 1-1 by Owen Mayer from the point. All right, here comes Bernard. Bernard on the left-hand side. Bernard dips the puck deep. And taken away by St. Francis. Good job by Mayer. Mayer, the brothers out there. And picked up once again by Francis. Francis has it and turns back the other way. So like I said, being on a 4-game win streak means you got to be able to continue to play your game, continue to keep playing and playing hard. Doesn't mean that you won anything yet. 4-game win streak is nice, but you want to get 5 and you want to keep playing with the way you play. Oh, that's a big check there. No, they got a. So Reed Starr gets knocked down, and it looks like, let's see what the call is on there, and that's a penalty. So that's interference on the St. Francis, and Reed Starr gets knocked down, and they get penalized for it. All right, there is another power play opportunity for McQuaid, and let's see the boys here can cash it in. All right, folks, please make sure you like and subscribe this channel. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. We gladly appreciate you to do that. Here it comes once again. Owen Mayer is looking for another goal here to add to his total. He has 8 goals on the season. He looks to center the puck, back to the point, and out of the zone. And Francis dumps right back down.
Goal scored at 59 seconds by number 17, Brady Rakowski. Assisted by number 18, Derek Green. Rakowski from Green at 59 seconds.
All right, here comes the puck.
Penalty at 1:25 in the first period.
Here comes
Number 92.
Miller. Miller on the left-hand side. Got 2 men to beat. He's trying to look to get it in deep. And sends the puck right back up. Picked up once again by Vasily. Vasily has the puck. He leaves a couple of teammates in the dust and picked up once again by St. Francis.
Scored at 1:29 of the first period. A power play goal scored by number 14, G. Meyer. Assisted by number 17, Miller. That's Meyer for Miller, a power play goal at 1:29.
All right, look at Mayer. He's trying to add to his total here. The PA announcer has a lot to say here. I'm going to finish.
Cam Alessandra. 2 minutes for interference. Alessandra, 2 minutes for interference, and 2 time.
Okay, that's it. That should be it. All right. Well, that's offsides, and puck is dumped right back in, and that's offsides. All right, folks, this game has been brought to you by Trident HVAC. That's Trident HVAC for all your heating and cooling needs. Please consider Trident HVAC. That's 585-444-8895, and that's 585-444-8895. And we have a few new sponsorships coming up next game, so stay tuned for that, for a couple new sponsorships that we have brought to you by PHJ Livestream. So please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We gladly appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and share this channel so everyone can get a chance to see how the players are doing. All right, here they come once again. They got 5 seconds left in the power play, and dumped over the line, and then Borski sent the puck down low. And back behind the net, and that's full strength. Oh, they called another penalty there. That's like a kind of a soft penalty. So that's a penalty on Drew Amborski. Looks like possibly interference. That's a dodgy one at best. I don't know. Let me know in the chat what you guys think of that call right there. All right, St. Francis with the opportunity to take the lead here. Back behind the net, picked up by Duckworth. Duckworth sends it up. And like I said, being on a 4-game win streak means that there's a lot of things that you've done right, but also you got to make sure that things that you need to work on, and opportunities to save once again by Bolster. And back at the point.
The Queen penalty to number 13, Amborski. 2 minutes for interference.
That's interference.
2 minutes interference.
That's a soft call to say the least. So Drew Amborski with the interference call. Shot saved by Bolster. Good job by Bolster once again. On the far boards, picked up once again at the point and take the shot on. And big save by Caleb. Bolster snags it out of the air. Glove save by him. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. We appreciate it here. It's 8:30 at night here in Buffalo. So let's do it. All right. We got 1 minute left in the power play. And puck is still in the control of St. Francis. St. Francis have it back behind the goal line and onto the far boards, back to the goal line again. A lot of the boys, when they were playing the game, a shot save by Bolster. The boys are very proud of themselves winning that game, but they know that they had a lot of things to continue to work on, and a good pass it forward to facilitate. Oh, that's another check there. And picked up once again by Francis. Francis has it and gets pinned down on the boards, and nice way by Mayer to send the puck back around and send the puck out of the zone. And good forecheck by St. Francis, and 13 seconds left in the power play, and now it's out of the zone, and Francis back to retrieve the puck. 3 to 5 seconds left, and always letting them know that they're back to full strength, and then dump the puck in. Picked up once again by McQ, back behind the line, and gets checked again. And trying to send the puck out of the zone. Here comes Roger. Roger on the left-hand side. Looks, stops, and he steps up. He's looking again, shot again. Oh, shoot it far side, but no, it didn't hit the net there. And it's bouncing around, picked up once again by the Knights. Shot again, shot saved. Let's take a look again by Mr. Caleb Bolster with a nice save. A great snag out of the air to get the stoppage here in the first period. 10-10 left in the first period. Score is 1-1. And puck is controlled once again by St. Francis. And back again, shot again, right there in front, and good way to clear it. And icing oncoming. All right, folks, this game is brought to you by Trident HVAC. That's Trident HVAC for all your heating and cooling needs. Please please consider Trident HVAC. That's Trident HVAC at 585-444-8895. That's 585-444-8895. All right, folks, looks like I'm not seeing your comments here. Maybe you did start commenting, but I haven't seen your comments. But either way, the show must go on. And out of the zone, picked up once again by the Knights. That looks over and sends it over to Whalen. And nice job, tips it forward. Here they come once again, back behind the goal line. Looks, stops, and picked up once again. And digs it to the outside and sends it all the way down. And on the near boards. And now they get it to the neutral zone, and icing is to call. All right, folks, one thing we love to see is that the way the boys played against Aquinas was very awe-inspiring. Also, too, folks, I might have to mute my microphone so we don't get copyright claimed here. The copyright claim could also stop the stream, so if you hear the mic go off, you know the reason why. All right, puck's controlled once again by St. Francis, but McQ has it. With a takeaway. St. Francis has it once again, and over the line into the neutral zone. And nice way, it picks up the Reed Star. Reed Star, who drew the penalty early in the game to get a power play goal. Offsides is the call. All right, here they come. A nice way to keep the puck over, and here they come by Mayer with 8 goals on the season, and takes a shot on and redirect it and save. All right, here we go. Like I said, folks, because of copyrighted music being played in the arena, YouTube does not like it. So what I'm going to do is probably during each stoppage, I will stop my audio. So if you don't hear me talking, you know why. All right, here comes Green. Green passes it over once again to Tomasellis. Tomasellis, gets checked and knocked down. But good way Tomasellis to get right back up. And go back over to Green. Green sends it forward. And out of the zone and into the offensive zone. St. Francis sends it right back out and picked up by Edgecombe. Edgecombe has the puck. And back to Green. Green back to chase the puck. And Green's not able to control it, and St. Francis has it. The boys right now normally kind of have a slow start in the first period. This last game, they start off to a 2-0 lead. And the second period, they let in 3 goals. But normally they have a slow start normally. And today's no different. It's no difference here. See, the boys here can pick it up. The puck is loose. And offsides, and the boys send it right back down low. That's one thing they say they want to continuously do is get the pucks deep. And puck is sent out. And here comes St. Francis. And taken away by Francis in the neutral zone over the line, over the blue line, and back the other way. Take the shot on by Bolster and save. Puck is free, back behind the line. Now starting the season off 0-4, very disheartening, but it's good to see the boys here really bouncing back and playing together and playing within themselves, and here comes Mayer. Mayer trying to send the puck over to Bernard. Now they connect that pass. Puck's back behind the net by Bernard, right there in front. Shot again, and that's a goal by Reed Starr. Exited out by Owen Mayer to find him and cash it in. Excellent job by Owen Mayer to find Reed Starr, who did the same thing last game with that connection. Won the two-man game. Excellent job by the boys here. All right, here come the boys. The boys have it right now. They're looking very good here. 2 goals in this period. I just ate my words here. I talked about how they had a slow start, even though now this is the second goal of the period. And see the boys here can add to the total. The puck's passed forward.
The second goal scored at 10:23 in the first period by number 11, Starr, assisted by number 14.
Usually it's not too bad. The music is not too bad, but since the speaker's so close to the headset, it's going to give me some issues here, but we're going to do the best we can here. Sometimes as you stream these games, you get unexpected surprises, so I'm going to do the best I can. Puck's back behind the net, picked up once again by St. Francis, trying to center the puck, and the puck is broken up and out of the zone. And here come the Knights once again able to get the puck deep by Amborski. Amborski has the puck, so gets knocked around and picked up once again, and the puck is sent up and sent over to the far boards, and has it and sends it down low. Icing is to call. All right. And the puck is controlled once again by Francis and given right back over to the Knights. The Knights send the puck down, and Van Hook loose the puck for a second. Good job to pressure back behind the goal line. Good forecheck. And it's free and back behind the net by Francis. Has it once again. Francis sent it up on the near boards, and Mike Merriman tips the puck. One thing that Coach Dugan was telling the boys here when they're on their little losing streak at the beginning of the season was that wins and losses do not matter. And they didn't quite understand that, and Boaster jumps on the puck. Boys did not quite understand that, but now it's all coming together here in this mid-season. All right, here comes Miller. Miller has the puck. It's coming towards the near boards. Try to send it over, and he does, and the Knights still have the puck back behind the net. And looks to center the puck, and no one's there. Picked up by Green. Green sends it in, flutters it in. And on the near boards, centers the puck once again. Shot again by Miller. Shot again. Shot save. Looks like there might have been a block shot off someone's shin guard. And back the other way, here comes Francis. Francis has it on the left-hand side. Takes a shot on, saved by Bolster. And good contact by Duckworth. And it's out of the zone. A good chase down by the Knights. Knights have it, and they send it right back in. Francis has it and sends it out, and the defensive zone. Green to Roger, back to Green. Green and Roger play for the 2009 Roco squad, coached by Coach Matt Garver. And into the zone, picked up by Green. Back to Roger. And he's at the blue line. And now here comes Frank Francis. On the left-hand side, shot's blocked by Mayer. And trying to get over to Edgecombe, and shot it once again and trickled in. Oh. Got to be careful there. Dumps it right back behind him. Picked up once again by Roger. Sends it forward. See the boys here can get the puck out of the zone here and back behind the net by Mayer. Mayer to Green. Green trying to sauce it out. Trying to give it to Tomuselis. And here comes Edgecombe. Edgecombe on the right-hand side on his backhand. Loses the puck. Back the other way. Here comes St. Francis with a... Oh, and that is a icing is the call. All right, here comes puck back behind the net. And Knights have it once again by Mayer. Mayer has it, loses his edge. You see the boys here can move the puck quickly, and they don't. Francis takes it away on the right-hand side. They don't have numbers, but they're going to get the puck deep. And here come they. Oh, they got to be careful not to pass the puck in front of the net. Very dangerous pass. And puck's taken away once again by Francis. Francis has it, brings it right back in. And save. All right, a tie up and picked up once again by Francis. Francis has the puck, turns back around. And back behind the goal line, Francis has the puck. 1:48 left in the first period. Scores 2-1 in favor of the Knights. Back behind the net, looks to center it, and right there in front, and that's a goal by Francis. They had a man right there in front who was lurking and was able to find himself free and was able to cash that in. So boys here got to find themselves. They got to continue to play and continue to cover the man in front of the net, and had a guy, two guys wide open in front of the net, and you got to be careful of that. All right, so now the score is 2-2 going in, and that's saved there by Bolster. All right, so the boys here, despite being down, despite having a tight game, the boys have to continue to play, and they got numbers here and opportunities. Good pass forward to Roger.
St. Francis' second goal, scored at 15:21 in the first period by number 34, Sean Sullivan. Assists to number 87, Lucas Samolski, and number 27, Chase Bousquet.
All right.
Time of the goal again, 15:21.
Okay, looks like that's another penalty there on, I believe, Francis. So, here we go, folks. That is a hooking call on Butani there. All right, boys. All right. So the boys find themselves with a 2-2 tie going into the final minute of the period. With John Patoni with the second penalty for the team. Here comes Duckworth. Duckworth sends it up, trying to send it over to Mayer. And back to Francis to retrieve and pick up the puck. So the boys here got to continue to keep playing and play hard. And having such an emotional game here.
Penalty to number 6, Botany. 2 minutes for hooking. That's Botany. 2 minutes for hooking at 16:06.
All right, so Botoni with the penalty. You got to be careful here to continue to, like I said, continue to work hard and to continue to play hard. And puck back behind the net. Let's see if anybody can win this puck here. You got to keep digging deep here. And here comes Francis. Has it. Oh, near the line and sent right back down low with 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And end of the first period. Score is 2-2. All right, folks. Thanks so much for joining us. And we will be back after this.
Quality with a new Heatilator gas fireplace from Miller Brick. Whether your project is a new build or remodel, enjoy the beauty and convenience of a Heatilator gas fireplace. Miller Brick is your one-stop shop for fireplaces, inserts, log sets, and stone veneer. Get ready for Rochester's winter. Visit our showroom today.
Welcome home, Miller Brick.
And that's a power play goal by McQ. They got a 2-on-none, 1-on-none shot, and saved by the goalie. And back door once again. That's a power play goal! Right once again. Good pass. Shot, and that's a goal! That's right. The shot at the goal. What a play by McQ.
Trunks with the sauce. Trunks with the sauce.
right, all right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We are back, we are back, we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. We got a lot of noise and a lot of background noise here, but we're going to make it do what it do. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us, and let's get at it. All right. We have a couple of players to highlight. My main man, Owen Mayer, who came through with 1 goal and 1 assist here in the first period, who's really came to play. All the boys are really playing hard and really playing tough, but Owen Mayer right now is one of the highlight standouts here in the first period with 1 goal and 1 assist. But the boys here are locked here, deadlocked, tied at 2-2. And it's going into the second period. So, ladies and gentlemen, keep the here locked and loaded here, the PSJ live stream. We appreciate everyone who is on here today. We appreciate it. But make sure that you like, share, and subscribe this channel. Just don't here just to come and watch, but make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and also comment in the comments, so we can the word can get out for the boys here. And we appreciate everyone who is on. So here, the boys are deadlocked here, 2-2, going into the second period. And let's do it. Like I said, folks, I'm gonna have to turn on my audio during the downtime because of the copyrighted music. YouTube does not like copyrighted music. It would only would restrict the stream, but it can also cancel the stream. So I'll have to during the downtime, I will have to cancel that. But also make sure that you follow me on Instagram at xxphilipjohnson, XX, that's xxphilipjohnson. If you were looking to advertise on the stream, please make sure you do that as well. Here comes Francis on the left-hand side. They have it back behind the goal, picked up once again by Francis. And Francis has it back to the point. And steps up, turns back around, sends it on the far boards, and back behind the goal line. So they're still in the penalty. And shot saved by Bolster and save once again. All right. Penalty here in from the first period. It's still carrying over, and we'll see the boys here can burn this off with 20 seconds left in the penalty kill. Picked up by Francis on the near boards, sends it over in the right face of the circle. Had time and shot and saved by Bolster. All right, 7 seconds left in the penalty kill and on the near boards, and it bumps up in the neutral zone. Francis sends it in, and that's the end of the penalty kill. Right back out, here they come. Over the line, and they get contact and knocked down and sent up and into the neutral zone and back into the defensive zone. Good way to chase it down here. You see the boys here can pick up the pace here and really create some distance for themselves. Puck is not a great pass. Turnover back to Francis. And pick up once again by Miller. Miller's the guy you want to have the puck in his hands. Mayer and Miller are the 2 players you're going to have in his hand, and also Roger. Players who can create on offensive end and create offensive opportunities. All right, folks, this game has been brought to you by Trident HVAC. For all your heating and cooling needs, please consider Trident HVAC. It's Trident HVAC at 585-444-8895. That's 585-444-8895. All right, and we're going to be having some new sponsors coming up in the next game, so stay tuned for that. All right, here comes St. Francis. St. Francis have it back at the central ice, and offsides is waved off. And back behind the goal does Miller have the puck. Miller sends it back behind him and to Merriman. Merriman trying to send the puck up to Tabusalis, and able to control it. And Merriman loses the puck to Francis. The puck is free, and they got to control the puck back almost at the slot area. Sends it right back out, and here comes Roger on the right-hand side. Roger who scored that breakaway goal in the Aquinas game to tie it up going into the third period. And back to Botani, who has a penalty on today. And to Merriman. Merriman to Tomosalis. Tomosalis on the left-hand side. He got him one man cut into the middle, stops. And he's also a good playmaker to John Botani. And John Botani sends it back behind the goal line. Back to the point. Over to the right-hand side. No one standing there, and looks like Van Hook went a little bit deep, but here comes St. Francis left-hand side. Shot and turnover, score by St. Francis. All right, so the boys here find themselves down 3-2 here in the second period. You see the boys here can bounce back and try to center the puck. One of the boys here they got to continue to do is make sure they complete their passes and make sure they keep their head up, because there are times where they try to make a pass there and no one's standing there, so they got to continue to understand where each other are at all times and understand spatial awareness. And see if the boys here can make it do. All right, the puck is back out and back to Green, and turnover once again. And shot saved by Bolster, but that's another turnover there in their own end. You got to make sure that they'll turn it over.
Francis goal scored at 3:16 of the second period by number 86, Ivan Pierce.
All right, so
Unassisted.
the turnover scored, and Duckworth has the puck on the
3:16.
far boards on his backhand. You got to make sure not turn it over by Starr. Starr with one goal today, and Bernard sends over to Green. Green sends it back once again and steps up. They take the shot on. Puck's bouncing around. And it's free once again. They got to take that shot at the point. At this point, you got to take the shot there. And puck's still free on the near boards. And Mayer, good job by Mayer to pressure on. And has it, backhands it. All the way back behind the goal line. And Kuhn's in the game now. And Mayer, who has the puck. Looks center to Bernard. Shot saved by the goal. Shot's blocked. And neutral zone picked up by Green. Green's got stopped, turned back the other way. He's going to bring it in himself. Stops up, takes a shot. And saved by the goalie. All right. The puck is free, and puck is picked up by Francis. Back out of the zone. And shot saved by Bolster. Good job by Bolster. And save again by Bolster. All right, here, let's see the boys here can really pick it up here. And St. Francis right now is looking to add to their total with 3 goals here in the second period. 11-12 left in the second period. Shot once again. Good way to box him out and cover that man up. Picked up once again Whalen. Whalen trying to send it over to Edgecombe. The puck is sent out, and here they come once again. Good back check. And that is a penalty. Tripping, I believe. So that's a penalty on John Vicelli. So let's see here. The boys here can bounce back and burn this penalty. St. Francis has the puck behind the goal line. Good job by Duckworth to keep the pressure on the left face-off circle and out of the zone. 10:40 left in the second period. 1:43 left in the penalty.
Fusilli. 2 minutes for holding at 6:05.
So that's a penalty on Facility on holding.
6:05.
Oh, loses his edge once again, taken over by, and it's back behind the goal line by Bertani. So like I said, winning a big game against Aquinas, you got to continue to keep playing hard because each team is not going to, each win that you have, you still have to play hard and keep playing your game. So right now they find themselves in a tough competition here, and right here in Buffalo at 9:12 at night here on a Friday night. And picked up once again by, and that's another check there against Francis. 45 seconds left in the penalty kill. In the corner, good way the pressure by Bertani, and Francis has it once again. A face-off circle, man wide open on the left-hand side, right there in front. Shot again, shot saved by Bolster. But like I said, you got to be careful. He's sitting wide open. Back at the point, on left face-off circle once again. And shot again, shot save. And shot once again, shot blocked. 12 seconds left and the penalty kill, and McQuaid with the change. So right now the boys are got to dig deep and figure out a way here. 2 seconds, 1 second, and back to full strength. And puck pops up in the air. Here comes Mayer. Mayer with 2 points right now so far. Passes it over and passes off the point. Off the target, and that's another contact there. Good job, Warren Mayer. Really pressuring on. The senior is really showing some leadership here. And Francis has it once again. Stops, turns back the other way. Puts the pressure on. The puck is free. And that is a big shot. Almost hit his teammate. Now is out of the zone into neutral zone. Does Francis have the puck? Puck pops up. And back behind the net. And Scissors has it, passes it forward, and gives it up once again. 2-on-1, shots blocked. Back behind the net. Oh, he had a man wide open for the breakaway. Got to be careful of players cherry picking back behind you. You got to keep that aware, be aware of that, because that is allowing your defense to get stretched there. And passes well, pass off the mark once again, and here comes Francis back into the zone. Stops, turns the other way. Puck ricochets and behind the goal line. And it's free and back to the point. And before it goes over the line, it sends it right back in. 7:10 left in the second period. The boys here find themselves down with a 1-0 deficit. I mean, 3-2 deficit. And a nice pass up to Mayer. Mayer has it. 1-on-2 opportunity, and he can send the puck in. You got to get pucks deep at this point, and now they have it. Bring it right back out, and Francis has it once again. Shot saved by Bolster. Looks like that's another penalty there. That's a check. Here we go. Boys are being boys here, getting a little rough. Looks like someone here. I believe that's Botani who's got the cheap shot there. have the medics and paramedics looking after him, and I believe that's John Batani who gets, he gets hit, and he's on the ice there. All right, folks, we'll be back after this. Okay, looks like that was actually Green. Green got the worst of it there. Green gets hit, and that's going to be a 2 and 10.
Penalty at 10:10 of the second period to number 98, Cam Alessandra. A 5-minute major for cross-checking and a 10-minute misconduct.
You hear that? So it's a 5.
Alessandra, 5 minutes cross-checking and a 10-minute misconduct at 10:10.
All right, so 5-minute major there. So this is an opportunity for the boys here to bounce back. Kevin Green took the brunt of that hit, of that after whistle contact right there in front. To give it to Mayer. A good way to find Mayer in the slot and not able to cash it in. But here comes the Merriman. Merriman passes it over, looks it up to Edgecombe, and to Miller. Miller has the puck. He sends it up, and that's a power play goal by Owen Mayer. Second period right now. He is really, really, really filling up the box score here in the second period with 3 points, 2 goals and assists by Owen Mayer. Power play goal by him. Excellent job. The senior right now has been really tearing it up as of late. But he had 3 goals, 4 points last game. Now he has 3 points here today in the second period. Contribute on all 3 goals, 2 goals and 1 assist. So good job on Owen Mayer, who was really, really, really turning it on here. The senior here showing some senior leadership here on this team. And pass blocked.
Third goal, scored at 10:47 of the second period by number 14, E. Meyer.
Was Owen.
Assist to number 17, Miller, and number 18, Edgecombe.
All right.
Power play goal.
Here comes Vasily. Vasily passes it back to Edgecombe. Edgecombe has it. Shot on.
Edgecombe at 10:47.
Edgecombe has the puck once again and passes it over to Miller. Miller has it. Looks over. Pass it back to Edgecombe. You got to be careful to not turn the puck over here, and a good way to get it back. And Francis Sazet steps in, and that's a goal over the line and score. Shorthanded goal. All right, looks like there's a right off of Caleb Booster's glove. I'm a goalie dad, so I definitely understand how that feels. So, right off his glove, but you got to keep playing here. You got the advantage. One-man advantage, and Batani sends the puck up and out of the zone. 3 minutes left in the power play. So one thing about goalies here, you got to keep playing.
St. Francis goal. A shorthanded goal scored by number 34, Sean Sullivan. Unassisted. That's Sullivan, a shorthanded goal, unassisted, at 11:53.
All right, so you hear that, the shorthanded goal, unassisted by Sullivan. So right now, the boys here find themselves back down again. So they got a fan here, they got numbers, and they have a major penalty opportunity. And then one thing they got to do is get the puck out of the zone. They've been having issues with that all game. So one of the reasons why they find themselves down 4-3. And here they come. Passes it up, trying to give it to Whalen. And back to the point to Batani. Batani back to Roger. Roger sends it forward. And offsides to call. All right, folks. This game has been brought to you by Trident HVAC. Trident HVAC for all your heating and cooling needs. That's Trident HVAC at 585-444-8895. That's 585-444-8895. Okay, here we go. And Mayer has the puck once again. He's going to bring it over the line. And offsides is waved off and hits the scaffolding and stop. All right. Puck once again is won by the Knights. On the far boards, back behind the goal line, Miller has the puck. Back to Miller. Miller's looking for a cut-in right there in the middle. Mayer is looking for his third goal of the game. Good job to feed Mayer. Mayer is really doing a great job. Still there in front. And looks like it's a stop there. And 1 minute, 30 seconds left in the power play. Edgecombe has it. Good way to keep it on by Fusilli. And Mayer into Edgecombe. Trying to give it to Miller. On the near boards, Miller has it and loses the puck. And it's out of the zone with 1:10 left. And here comes Vasily. Vasily has the puck. Over the line. Dumps the puck in. 1 minute left in the power play. Was able to score a goal, but unfortunately gave up a goal. Vasily has it, gonna send it over to Edgecombe, and the pass was not crisp and that didn't connect. And still bounce around, and Francis sends it right back around and back down. Five! And Bolster slows the puck down. 35 seconds left. Let's see if they can make something happen here. And over the line, Batani has the puck. He's going to try to sneak it in and stop. All right, the puck is out of the zone. Batani back to chase the puck down. Now let's see if the here, the one to turn the puck over. So I send it over to Starr. 19 seconds left in the power play. And off the far boards, picked up by Whalen. Whalen gets it back to Batani. Batani has it and turns it over back in the zone. Back the other way. Looks to center the puck. And shot save by Bolster. Okay, here we go. The puck is free. Picked up once again by Kuhn. Kuhn has the puck here, and that's the end of the power play. And Kuhn has it, sends the puck all the way down. And they, like I said, they scored a goal here, but they unfortunately gave up a goal. It kind of stalemates itself. And they find themselves down by 1 in the second period with 1:34 left in the second period. One of the issues they've been having all season is getting the puck out of their own end and not turning it over in the neutral zone. And St. Francis is back to retrieve the puck. Merriman, nice way by him to pick it up. Turns back the other way. Let's see the boys here can just get the puck out of here cleanly. Pass up to Kuhn. Kuhn lose the puck, but Merriman picks it right back up. They send it back down. See right here, this is one of the issues of trying to get the puck out of the zone. And that's a tripping on Merriman. All right, like I said, folks, one of the issues is I have to mute the music during the stoppages because YouTube does not like copyrighted music. So if you see me, if you hear it being muted, you understand why. All right, the puck is won once again by St. Francis.
At 16:02 of the second.
Internet issues, but we're back. Nothing happened. So score still 4-3, and we appreciate everyone being on.
Period, shots on goal.
Sauce. Trunks with the sauce.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Boys find themselves down by 1 here going into the third period. They have to dig deep and figure this out because time is not on their side. They are down by 1, but let's see if the boys here can be resilient and bounce back. But they are led by Owen Mayer, who had a great game last game and is continuing his trend here today with 3 goal points here going into the third period. And let's see if Owen Mayer can have magic on his stick. So, thank you so much for joining us. And let's see if Owen Mayer can make it work once again. All right, folks, this game has been brought to you by Trident HVAC. For all your heating and cooling needs, please consider Trident HVAC. That's Trident HVAC at 585-444-8895. That's 585-444-8895. All right. Looks like our graphic was incorrect. It's number 14, not number 3, by Owen Mayer. Well, appreciate you getting on, but also make sure that you follow me on Instagram at xxphilipjohnsonxx. That's xxphilipjohnsonxx. If you like to advertise here on this channel, please send me a direct message at xxphilipjohnsonxx if you would like to advertise on this channel. But also like, share, and subscribe BSJ live stream. This is where you're watching it here live on YouTube, and we will gladly appreciate it and Other than that, let's do it here in Buffalo, New York, and let's do it. Warren Mayer right now is looking to add to his 2 goals and 1 assist, 3-point game here so far. And puck is over the line, brought in by, well, that's another contact, more contact. And speaking of contact, because of the crush check, Kevin Green looks like he's going to be out for the remainder of this game. And let's see, hopefully he will bounce back and he's okay. Good pressure by Duckworth. And 126 seconds left. And out of play. 26 seconds left in the penalty kill. Boys find themselves down by 1. Okay, here they come. Face-off controlled once again by St. Francis. Back at the blue line. Steps up, takes a shot. Shot's wide. 15 seconds left in the power play. And good job by the Knights to dig it out. Well, St. Francis brings it right back in. On the near boards. And good pressure on. And 1 second left. And that's the end of the penalty kill. And back behind the goal line and looks to center the puck. You got to put a body on them because that could lead to dangerous things. And good pressure on by Edgecombe. Edgecombe pressures him on. And good forecheck. Looks like Coach Dugan wants the boys here to put the pressure on, but they're missing the checks and the puck wide open. And good back check. Oh, that's a big check there by Edgecombe. That's a delayed reaction. Man cutting wide open. Good job by Facility to block the passing lane. Now they're playing a little bit more aggressively here. Back behind the goal line. 2 Francis players have it. One and back at the point. Shot on. Shot's blocked. And bouncing around and saved once again by Bolster. And here, good pass over. And Tom Sells has the puck. One-on-one opportunity. He's a speedster there, trying to give her to Edgecombe. Edgecombe still has the puck. McQuaid makes the change. And it's out of the zone by Francis. Francis has the puck on the near boards. And into the zone, into the offensive zone, and Francis picks it up. You see here, they can get some of their players going here. And players like Miller and Roger, you see if they can get them going here. Down by 1, and you need these players to step up here. And a good shot on. Trying to look for a rebound off the pads. Does Roger. And puck is slowed down and picked up once again by Mayer. And back the other way. Here comes Francis on the right-hand side. A good back check by Whalen to slow him down. But man wide open. And shot save by Bolster. And dumps it in and go away. And White has left-hand side shot. Shot's wide. And Rogers trying to get the puck down low. On the near boards. And Mayer controls the puck. And Roger has it once again. Roger has it on his backhand. Shoots. Well, excuse me, that's Amborski. And Roger with the challenge. Whalen, good way to keep it in. Sends it all the way down low. There's one thing the boys said they're working on is getting pucks down low and make sure we get the puck to the net. And puck is tipped. And looks like that's a hand pass. All right. Puck is free, and it looks like Bernard's trying to get the puck out of the zone, and he can't. Has puck back behind the goal line. And he flicks it up and gets it over the Star. Star, one goal today, but back to Bernard. And Bernard has the left-hand side on his forehand and takes a shot on. Puck is right there in front. And say, if the internet issues continue. And Duckworth challenges the puck back to the point. And now it's out of the zone. And good job by Merriman to get the puck back on the back check. Merriman right now is in a rush here. Let's see if we can try to create something and leaves the puck out and back to the way 2-on-1 opportunity. Duckworth loses his edge. At this point, you gotta get the puck out, and icing's waved off. And on the near boards, Mayer gets clobbered, but he takes the contact, looks for the center of the puck, and it's all the way down. Stop. Like I said, folks, since there's copyright music in the background, I won't be able to play them. I won't be able to talk during the stoppages because YouTube does not like copyrighted music. All right, here comes the puck. And the puck is out of the zone, back to Vasily, and Bolster slows the puck down. All right, folks, this game is brought to you by Trident HVAC for all your heating and cooling needs. That's Trident HVAC. Give them a call at 585-444-8895. That's 585-444-8895. And also, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. We gladly appreciate it. All right, puck's back behind the net. Puck spits out and block shot by McQuaid. And it's still there. Let's see if anybody can dig it out. All right, puck's on the far boards and out of play. All right, puck is dropped and picked up once again by McQuaid, and Francis takes it away. Look, they got a couple men in front and go way to break it up. Here comes Edgecombe. Edgecombe keeps his head up and trying to pass it over to Tomuselis. Tomuselis has the left-hand side. Gets to Miller. Miller redirects it in and shot on. This is the point here. Let's see. Miller can add and contribute and get some goals here. Pass forward and icing's waved off, but at least he got the puck in deep. And a good back check and picked up by the Knights, and Miller has it again. And Miller's going to take that shot, but they're able to get the shot off. Back to Miller. Centers the puck right there in front to Edgecombe right there. Backhands it, shot. And out of the zone. Okay, the puck is dropped. And it's up in the air, and Mayer has the puck. Mayer passes it over to Merriman. Merriman sends it forward to Star. Star touched the puck and into the zone. 10:08 left in the third period. Mayer was trying to make a move. He gets hit there, and looks like he's shaking up. The puck's in all the way down, Mayer. Owen's brother chases it down, but Merriman's there. Sends it up to Bernard. And still in the zone. Good keep, and that's a good contact there by Owen Mayer. And good check by Owen Mayer. Let's take a look at that. All right, the puck is there and on the far boards back behind the goal line. And St. Francis is trying to play a little bit of a keep away, back to the point, shot on. The boys right now are just having issues trying to get the puck out of the zone and trying to get something to go offensively. Being on a 4-game win streak, and that's offsides. Being on a 4-game win streak, the boys got to continue to keep working and working hard. All right, here comes McQuaid. McQuaid dumps the puck in and stoppage. All right, puck is dropped. And good job by Miller. Boys here have a lot of offensive firepower, and they got to connect their passes here and get the puck into the zone here. That's one of their issues. And good back check by the boys here. Something they kind of locked in on their back check. That's one of their strengths is their back check and their forward check. And good job by Duckworth to tuck the puck away. Gonna give it to Miller, and Miller wasn't ready for the pass. Tom Muselis, back to Miller, and Miller has it. Pass it over to Edgecombe. Back to Miller, and shot saved by the goalie. And it's back behind the goal line. And now Francis has it, and now that Bertani's not able to back check him. The way to knock the man away and stop. All right, let's see if the boys here, they got 7 minutes and 57 seconds left. Oh. 7 minutes, 57 seconds left in the third period. The boys here find themselves down by 1. And they got some work to do. Puck is passed forward. And Facili's not able to control it and picked up once again by McQuaid. Sends it up, gives it to Van Hook. Van Hook has it. It passes it again over. Vasily takes it all the way, but take the shot, and shot is blocked by Francis. And go over the line, take the shot on. Shot triples right there in front. And Francis has it, trying to retrieve and get it out the zone. And Van Hook. And puck is free, and Kuhn's trying to chop at it. And here comes Naporowski. Pass it forward to Van Hook. He sends the puck all the way down. Good forecheck. And Francis has it once again and turned over. Oh, no, not turned over. Good pass, connected the pass. And all the way down, and it looks like that's a penalty there by Merriman. Possibly Hook. Nope, that's a holding. All right, the boys here find themselves down once again with another penalty. It's one of the issues they've been really having this game is their penalties. All right, puck's back behind the goal line, and Batani challenges the puck. Vasili's there.
At 10:24 on the third period to number 20, Merriman. 2 minutes for holding.
All right, and puck is back into the offensive zone. Francis has it, and good forecheck by Mayer. Mayer has it, sends the puck right there in front. Shot again, and stop. Good job by Mayer with the forecheck. Get the turnover, and not able to get the result they're looking for. That is a goal. All right, Francis wins the puck. 1 minute, 30 seconds left in the penalty kill. 6 minutes left in the game. Or in the third period, I should say. And it has it over. A shot and a good save by Bolster. The drama right now is intensifying. Not as much many fans as it was at the Aquinas game. But right now, the boys here have their work cut out for them. And good way to contact the puck by Roger. Picked up by Miller on the left-hand side. Gives it to Roger. Roger has it to a man game. Trying to give it back to Miller. And Francis takes it away. And Francis brings it in. Neutral zone. Brings it over the line. Gets the puck in deep, and Mayer's back to challenge the puck. Good job by Duckworth. 5 minutes, 5:06 left in the third period. Back behind the goal line, looking for the give and go. And you got to protect your goalie, and shot saved by Bolster. And back behind the goal line, they have it once again. They're going to try to get the puck in deep. 12 seconds left in the penalty kill. Looks like the boys here are slightly tired. I know it is a long trip. And Francis has it once again. 2-1, back to full strength. Here come the Knights, back to full strength. Still back behind the goal line. Boys got to move the puck here. They're running out of time. Has the puck. Miller here, he's a player who can really step up and really make things happen on the offensive end. And out of the zone, here comes Mayer. Mayer with 3 points today, 2 goals and assists. Over the line and have the puck and takes a shot on, shots wide. And nice way to pick up the puck, but Francis has it right back. 3:48 left in the third period. Francis in control of the puck. On the near board, sends it all the way down. Francis right now, there's no rush for them, but right now, McQuaid needs his little sense of urgency. Pepper in their step. They had numbers if they were able to complete that pass, but Francis takes the puck away. Let's see if they can get the puck out of the zone here. Francis right now is really controlling the puck in their end. And Francis has the puck back behind the net. Nice way, get the puck up to Tom Muselis. Tom Muselis has a one-on-one opportunity. Dekes him in, has it. Oh, he's going to look for the backhand. But look, he loves to give the puck up and feed his man in front of the net. There they come. Two-man activity. Shot saved by the goalie. Good job on by Tom Muselis. And Merriman passes to Vasily. Back to Merriman. And now Francis has the puck. So here the boys here can have the turnover right there in front. Shot. Oh my goodness. And stop. Good play by Mayer to find Tom Muselis, but not able to cash that in. That is a good opportunity as you will ever have right there to tie the game up. Let's see the boys here can create another opportunity for themselves. Merriman. Merriman passes it over to Facility. Facility to Edgecombe. Edgecombe gonna skate it over. Pass Zizic. And Edgecombe still has the puck. And let's see the puck pops free. And center the puck right there in front. Shot. Oh no, no opportunity right there. That's another opportunity the boys could have had, but no goal. Merriman has the puck. He's going to bring it in. Merriman's in a rush. Gets knocked down. Well, at least get the puck in deep. 1:45 left in the third period. Puck pops free. Good way to get back by Zizic. One-on-one opportunity. Steps up. And good block shot by Zizic. Puck is free. 1:28 left in the third period. Time is running out for the boys here. This opportunity that they could have had twice here and minutes apart from each other. And all the way down. And icing is the call. Has a puck behind the goal. And looks to center the puck for the Knights. And see if they can dug the puck out here. They time running out with 40 seconds left. For the release. Move the puck around back to the point. On the right face-off circle, she centers the puck. Tom Muselis. Right there in front by Roger. And ice the puck. That was their opportunity right there to cash that in. But here we go, folks. 18 seconds left. Let's see the boys here can make it happen. All right, folks, we appreciate everyone getting on. Keep it here, locked here, because this game should be it right here. All right, folks, here we go. And tie up, picked up by Roger to Edgecombe. Edgecombe has the puck on the right-hand side. Looks to center the puck to Mayer with 5 seconds. 5 seconds, shot on, picked up once again. Right, Facility, shot again. Shot save. Oh, wait, hold on. They're disputing whether that was a goal or not. Disputing whether that was a goal or not. Disputing that was a goal. Oh, no, he made it. Oh, he made the save right as time expired, but good save by the goalie. So the boys fall here in the final seconds. We appreciate everyone who got on here today. What an excellent job by the goalie with that save.